entrée. On va faire une entrée pour Mister... Petite entrée. On partage le live. On va avoir beaucoup d'abonnés. Bon, alors oui. Donc, non, pas de la boxe. Victoire. On va mettre The Film. Bon, là, vous voyez. Là, il y a The Authority. Voilà, ça suffit. Et on va faire maintenant, on va faire liste de coups. Que je puisse avoir des voilà, ouais.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
C'est qui? Oh, Lexis King. Oh.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Tag Team Championship match.
And this is the one I've been waiting for
On
all
est gagné.
day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me.
Ouf, Lexis King. Tag Team Champion. Unique.
The following contest is a...
There you see what's at stake. The NXT. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a pivotal partner for the #1 draft pick.
Not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
The champ taking a bit of damage.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title. Turns it around.
Oh, right to the side of the face. Moonsault.
Big boot. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back. Spiking DDT.
Boom. And a kick. Lands a body shot. Ooh. Ooh.
Big knee to the midsection. Oh, and a knee to the face. He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
He could really use some locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
Oh lolo.
As the match continues.
Chase.
Lexis
Oh, Lexis King.
shot. And the referee now.
Coup de ceinture. Oh.
To retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
She's
Credit to the
new.
challengers for throwing NXT.
On spear on
Oh, le
JC Jane.
spire. Je t'ai fait un spire.
Enough.
Setting up for some kind of double.
Out of JC Jane with the cover.
Unity
Youpi.
Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed a
J'ai gagné les titres avec ma copine.
these two. Victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist.
A couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Voilà, j'ai gagné les titres. Ça c'est bien.
Saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
D'accord, merci Triple H.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Oh yes. Ouais, yes, j'ai gagné des trucs. De bloquer des choses.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Give me some time to get my stuff together, then I'll head down to Orlando and whoop every one of those mutinous SOBs.
Go ahead, but if you're going to do this, don't wait too long. Mutiny is saying they're going to be naming their new champion this week on TV.
This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
The following is a tables match.
Un match de table. Code solo c'est quoi? Wow. Oh, solo c'est quoi? Oh, je vais lui donner une raclée. Allez, hop là. Voilà, j'ai fait passer son siphon à travers la table.
Here is your winner, the Superstar
Performance live. Oh, oh, trop facile. Trophée masqué. Bon ouais, mais je m'en fous. J'ai quand même gagné.
What the hell's going on? Why should we?
We're already... If Mutiny...
I'm not looking at the...
What can we do?
My partner.
That's borderline nut.
I don't...
I can't officially...
Let's roll. I'm going to walk in...
Hell yeah.
Yes. J'ai battu Solo, il faut me reconnaître. I love you Solo, mais je l'ai battu. Ah, NXT. Ah bah on va le gagner. Tandis que... D'accord, une ceinture X. Pas mal.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell?
Oh,
The Unity champion. Wheat.
C'était
Looks
longtemps.
like the Unity champ is going after
Merde.
Coffey next.
And the
Oh,
referee's
j'ai
going to let
reconnu.
this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member.
And Coffey is laid out. Cover!
He kicked out at 2.
I do not...
C'est marqué quoi?
know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
What's the tally? Go!
That's it. It's done. Uh-oh. The Cobra clutch is applied.
The Cobra clutch. The more he fights, the more pain. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
He might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. Has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up the place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your... That mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my part. Ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Oh, Kevin Owens!
He has heard enough.
When you came out here, like... Thought
about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. WWE poster boy ruin our show.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut, Kevin Owens?
The most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is a qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny.
Il est chaud, mon personnage.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to.
Well, it is kind of.
I was just going to ask.
If Bailey.
Wow.
Look.
The bad.
After you, the only thing.
Every build.
Yeah.
Il y a eu psycho-truc là, je m'en souviens. Psycho-sali. Je m'en souviens des psycho-trucs là.
The following is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows.
It's the...
Je suis contre. Méta.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Fisherman's Buster! Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, ouch! Strikes with a kick. Vicious knee to the face.
Oh, that knee just rocked him.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Watch out! Nobody home. What an impact! Ooh! Oh, what a kick! Ooh! Oh, kick right to the back. Oh, by a forearm smash. Midsection.
Oh. Stopping their opponent.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud? Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here. Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. Cinches up the arm and a vicious kicks. And he goes for the pin. Gets the shoulder up after one.
Not getting to two at this point has got to say something.
And Dar turns it around.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, elbow to the knee. That'll hyperextend your leg. And he's being totally cut off here.
He's got to fight his way back into this.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. There's some power behind that punch.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Oof. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Jarring impact.
Ooh. Punishing the targeted area of the arm. Oh, how painful. And clothesline.
He's doing it. Going for the pin. He gets an emphatic kick out.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Oh, he cuts it off. And there's the cover. Oh, got the shoulder up just at the last minute. At 2.5, he kicked out.
Sent to the corner.
And that holds Dar back. Caught with the boot. And the cover. Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Two more competitors to come after this entrance. This is awesome.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
Lui, on lui fait un spear d'entrée de jeu.
NXT is near and dear to my heart, and I have to tell you, the passion on display here is second to none. Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
He knew what was coming there. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
And that can vanquish Axiom. What? That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move. Oh, mounted palm strikes. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Might be going high risk here.
To the sky.
What? No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Jaw-shattering boot. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
Oh, lui non plus, je suis pas trop fan de Whisky. Wistiti. C'est un Wistiti.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can.
Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
And the momentum's clearly against West now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here. And the forearm smash.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Producing a trampling.
Oh, ooh, stinging kick.
A pinpoint kick to the back. Now that'll do some serious damage. He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let up.
Attacking again and again. It's all him right now.
Wes
isn't looking helpless anymore.
Wes showing how hard it is to fully shut him down.
Mais on va lui faire.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous! Wesley is in serious danger.
Voilà.
And a final elimination. This one's over.
Here is your winner.
Ah bah je vais gagner. Oh, c'était facile, hein.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
Trop facile.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that.
That was a long time ago.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a
Yeah, you just have to keep winning.
Trust me.
You're mine?
We have no idea
on est
who's
dans une cage.
Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying
c'est une cage.
WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the 1st ever Mutiny champion.
Ooh, sharp kick.
into the corner. Oh, what a kick! Vicious. Damage is starting to take its toll on him. Kick to the stomach. Cover. Shoulders are down. And he breaks the count quickly.
So resilient.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. Off into the pin.
Oh, c'est comment on élimine la station 2.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
I don't like the looks of this, guys.
Gets out of the ring.
Oh my God! Oh! Holy cow! High fly.
Does he have him here?
Yeah, but that was only the first fall. Still a lot of time
Voilà,
left
j'en
in
ai
the chamber.
éliminé 2. 1.
Reverse DDT.
End of the road.
Ow. Super kick. Ouch.
Good defense there. Brutal boot.
Turns that in his favor.
Picked up.
Goodness, they
On est éliminé
reverse
1.
DDT. Big boot. Oh, kick connects. Will it be? Shoulders up before two.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
Hoisted up.
Feast your eyes. Will that close Andre out? Four superstars
Voilà,
left. So
encore un.
many combinations to duke it out here in the chamber.
Elbow.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Je peux trop monter sur la cage.
No! From up high. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. An ineffective pin.
What is it gonna take to put him away?
He's heading back to the ring.
Nothing fancy with that boot. Will it be?
I think so.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Brooks putting some punishing offense on display.
Thunderous powerbomb. Starting to climb the chamber. He's definitely got something destructive in mind here.
Yes, do it.
On va aider un peu. Tu fous. Oh, c'est cool.
Damage inflicted. Ooh, well measured.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos of the chamber.
Way up and down hard.
Oh, no. Good God. What just happened?
You
Bon,
gotta be nuts just to even climb to the top of the
je
pole.
fais
You
un
gotta
petit
be
peu de mal.
ingenious to jump from it, Saxton.
Getting him right into the corner.
Clubbing blow to the back. Big boot. Jeez. This is it. He kicks out with force.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber.
Straight to the knee.
Snapmare. Followed up by an elbow.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Blast off. Shoulders down.
could be Fraser's demise.
And into the cover.
Duke stamping an end to this. We are down to just 3 competitors inside the Elimination Chamber. What an Elimination Chamber this has been. And it's down to these 2 competitors.
This could do it for the win. Kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Good. Oh, golly, what a knee. Now into the cover. Hooks and shoulders are down. Here's the pin. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. NXT Mutiny Champion.
Guys, what's the new champ
What?
doing? Is
Oh,
that
qu'est-ce qu'il fait
sledgehammer?
mon perso? Ah, il nous fait une
I
Cody.
think you're right, Cole.
Team Mutiny
Oh.
title.
Not a
Aberrant.
message, Cole.
Ah, il nous a fait une Cody.
Champion.
J'ai compris.
You'd love to see it.
If you're on team things to come, maybe we are one step closer to the
Ah, il nous a fait une Cody.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you.
Kevin Owens qui est à son tour. Et il nous fait... une Cody. Ouais, il nous a fait une Cody, le personnage là.
An impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Ah, je débloque des trucs. Il fallait oser. Oh, c'est cool ça. Encore un autre trophée de fait. Rare en plus.
It's NXT Mutiny Chaos.
Oh,
There's
c'est trop
one thing
vite,
that's been catching our eye.
C'est le site de la
Piquing our
réhabilité.
interest, if you will.
Il m'avait pourri le
Don't get
mariage
us wrong.
l'année
We are
dernière.
Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than
En
an
plus, avec
actual
sa femme
wedded couple?
Biggie.
And that's real
Oh.
Unity, unlike the current champions who
le-
apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all...
One last thing.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
On avec CM Punk, oh.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert.
Oh là là. C'est la rivalité contre eux.
And here are the challengers. Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
En plus, ça paye.
There you see what's at stake. The
Come on.
NXT Unity. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Sit down, powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
He's able to reverse it.
Uh-oh. The champion.
And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on? And landing with the double axe handle.
Ah, look at this. Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Looks to climb the top rope.
From the top. You gotta be kidding me. Putting it on. All on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He's headed to the top now. Taking things to the top rope. Rollins got surprised there. Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
And tag. He finally made it.
Take off.
Diving forearm smash.
From the... Oh, with authority.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again. Oh! Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Whoa.
Needed a midsection. Wow. And a kick to the back. And gets sent right into the corner.
That's a good tag.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
looking for the victory. Kick out after one from the challenger.
This match continues on.
There's the tag. She got the tag. Oh!
And stays. Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. Wow. That was incredible.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that. Just escapes defeat.
Boom.
Oh, what a quick answer. Boom, what a punch. Big forearm. Oh, head kick connects.
Oh, man.
The shoulders down to retain. Oh, I thought the champ had it. Almost inhuman at this point.
Oh, man.
Tiens, hop. Deux split in deux.
No. There's the tag.
And just in time, he gets out of there. Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment.
Did the champ just finish the job? Shoulders are down. And a kick out. What on earth? I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Clean knee to the face.
Boom! Here we go for the championship. Still only got one. Wow.
She managed to avoid that offense.
Catches the kick.
Effective dodge there. Oh, man, what a boost.
The champion into the pin. She breaks the ref's count. Her iron will on display for the world to see.
Strong kick. My goodness. Oh. Ooh.
And Becky anticipated that. The challenger is getting torn into. This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Allez, hop.
She's
Ah bah,
able
à la
to
contrée.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Look out! Taking a flight to nowhere.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Oh, look out.
Whoa, look out.
That was just incredible hang time.
Oh, no, she could be caught here.
Bad situation for her. Oh, my gosh, but if she taps out here.
The cross armbar was locked in good, but a great counter there. Becky leg suplex rolls through into disarmer. This could be over. Disarmer locked in. She's fully locked in the submission now. There may be only one way out of the disarmer, and it was there.
Here it comes. Special delivery. The attitude adjustment.
That's it. The title's going nowhere. Makes the cover. Keeps his team in this one. The champ goes for the cover. Cover!
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Superstar JoJo and the Superstar Andrea.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory again.
En plus avec CM Punk, oh là là, bah, c'est encore mieux. CM.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost our reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Tiens, on va faire un petit peu la fille, tiens, voir. Et j'ai peut-être la modifier, j'ai peut-être mettre sélective W63.
This live event match is gonna be epic. Want to be a part of it?
Battu. Bah, il faudrait que tu lâches. Et il nous a fait une cohérence les personnages, rien pas.
I have to say it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldis. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I'm not here to rekindle things with an old flame. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial mass attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that masked mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind.
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown Zone, Zoe Stark was caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them?
All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot. What a reversal!
Watch the educated hands and feet.
Out. Blackout.
Oh, torturous knee.
Hey, guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot. Totally helpless at the moment. Boom, what impact.
Not out here. Oh, bad landing. That's not what she had planned.
She's ascending the ladder, up the ambulance. She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency services.
She's climbing to a new frontier here. Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance. Snap suplex.
Come on, get down from there.
They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damages on their mind.
She knew how to evade that.
Finds a counter from Stark. Deadlift. Look at the power here.
The deadlift German suplex.
Only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disastrous ending. Caught square by the haymaker.
Boom, right
to the jaw. Oh, you could pick up your teeth in section 112. Counter from Stark. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cooler heads need to prevail.
Up across the shoulders. That was brutal.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
C'est-à-dire?
Nothing is ever foolproof.
Ouais.
But it is cool.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went out.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that new...
Oh!
I can't...
This is
Voilà.
become a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Oh, no. No one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
Heading to the top now.
Take off. Good Lord, taking flight.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
And she reversed it. Oh, scattered that one.
Bang, vicious boot.
Delivered into the barricade.
And a big boot. Looks like she's heading back into the ring. She's going up now, going up high. Lariat. Oh, ouch. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Oof. Manages to slip out of the way. I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Oh, man! Ouch. Mounted palm strikes. Boom.
Here it comes! Special delivery!
The attitude adjustment. Morgan is in deep peril here.
Boom.
Nice.
Ooh. Kick lands. Measured kick to the vertebrae. Arm smash after the stomps. Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in. And a stomp to the gut, too.
Oh, right to the gut. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Systematic attack on that arm.
Oh, that's going to sting your back.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Momentum is completely with her right now.
I have to admire what she's accomplished with her last few attacks.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Well scattered by Liv Morgan.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
It's time for Liv to take advantage of the misstep and take command.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Here it comes! Special delivery!
Attitude adjustment!
There's no way you recover from that.
Liv is losing any kind of advantage here. Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here.
Liv got out of the way.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
And I think we just might see. Here's the cover.
Pack it up. She just put this one away.
Here it comes! Special delivery!
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster.
Yes.
Lad.
You're going to NXT.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's...
Maybe they've changed their...
Maybe.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will.
And here's our superstar from SmackDown. And she didn't come alone.
Oula.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway. The SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity. Against Mutiny's mass attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money.
Here we go. Diving foot stomp. Brutal. Dolan's toughness being put to the test.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Back into the ring now. Dodge is out of the way. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
The first one missed. Second one didn't.
Effective.
Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi is running to a roadblock.
Boom. Kick.
Nasty kick.
Gets around the attack.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
And the forearm smash.
Placing her in the corner. Knee strike connects.
Here it comes. Special delivery.
The attitude adjustment. Here's the pin attempt. Finally over.
Here is your winner, the Superstar and
Voilà, gagné.
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats. This could be a turning point in the fight against Mutiny.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless...
Well, sucks to be her. But she's the perfect cover. Mutiny might get a new member, but look how united this roster is now. It's a win for us.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Here she comes, battling for SmackDown's honor against Naomi.
Ah, je suis à SmackDown, ça y est. Je suis contre Naomi.
Naomi's actions have caused some deep divisions on the SmackDown roster, but there's nothing like a common adversary to bring people together. It might not be pretty, but it's effective.
I don't know, relying on vigilante justice to rebuild unity? Is that really who we are?
Naomi's opponent.
The world?
Shoulder reverses the pin attempt. She releases the pin. An interesting strategy.
Full speed into the running sit-out jawbreaker.
Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap. That'll snap your hamstring. And here we go. Single leg crab. Just stretching them, breaking them down with the half crab.
Full crab, half crab.
Gotta find a way out of the single leg. It looks like Liv Morgan isn't willing to sit this one out.
She's going to show Naomi how it feels to get attacked from behind.
Liv's in the ring.
She's made her target known.
Oh, come on. She really didn't need to get involved here.
Going for the cover.
And she kicks out at two. If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it. Oh.
Look at this, just unloading.
Oh, she's going in for the pin. This could be a tipping point in this match.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Oh! Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Oh! Incredible roundhouse kick. Ouch.
Stop. This might be the end here.
Fends off the 3 count.
No celebrations yet.
Big hammer connects.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. Wow.
Does Naomi have enough to kick out? Digging deep for a kick out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Naomi, look at the afterglow. Uh-oh. Getting out of harm's way.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
She's really building steam here.
Total. Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. Naomi felt that one big time.
Makes the cover. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, the Superstar Andrea.
A tough loss for Naomi tonight, and it certainly doesn't help her case with all the suspicion swirling around her.
Well, this settles it for me, Cole. This might not be a court of law, but Naomi doesn't just look defeated. She looks guilty. Case closed.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Well, except for Naomi. She officially joined Mutiny.
I guess she figured they were the only ones who didn't believe she did something wrong.
Losing Naomi stings, but we've got most of the roster.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
Encore gagner un autre trophée, mon vieux.
Ready for the punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
see what's at stake. The NXT. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Kick to the midsection. Rolling up ahead of steam. Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Incredible torque on the swinging neck breaker.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
King gets out of dodge. Oh, what an axe handle.
Ooh, oh, perfect kick.
Boom.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Oh, what a really great swinging neck breaker.
Goes into the corner. Oof, running knee in the corner. That is a power-packed punch. Big knee to the midsection.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
CM Punk.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the... So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Punk with his opponent in position.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
The champ taking care of business here.
Tags in here.
What an axe handle.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Double knee backbreaker.
Oh, he fights Lexus back.
And he is directed into the corner.
Oof, running knee in the corner. Brought down with a snap bear. Oof, brutal impact into the corner.
Allez, fais rentrer Bayley, putain.
In off the tag.
She decides to tag out. And now the tag. Springboard up. She makes the tag.
And he got to his partner.
Yes.
Dropping the elbow. Nice running crossbody. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley. And Punk follows it up.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could... We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe...
With Mutiny? This can't be happening.
Oh!
New...
Oh!
Thanks
Punk
to the
nous a
shocking
trahis!
turn.
Allons!
And now CM
Punk
Punk
nous a trahis! Mais
was
non!
friends with these two. They...
Punk! Mais non!
We should have seen this coming.
Ouais, qu'est-ce que t'as fait, Punk?
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE at
Punk on their side. Mutiny now.
Punk! Mais non, Punk nous a trahis!
For dark time.
Mais non, Punk nous a trahis! Punk! Fallait pas, bon sang, bonsoir. Fallait pas, il nous a trahis, Punk. Punk ça. Il nous a trahis. Tiens, je vais te faire un bro kick.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change. A legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we work better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.